For section 4, we are now going to be dealing with negative exponents. So before I continue, that should be a 4. So before I continue, let's talk about the property of negative exponents. So in the definition, it says a to the negative m. This is equal to 1 over a to the m. And now they say it's equal to 1 over a to the m. Why? Because of the power of a quotient. So if I take this m, so 1 over a to the m power, the property tells us that this is also 1 over m over a to the m. 1 to anything is 1, and then a to the m. Right? So we can just say a to the negative m is equal to 1 over a to the m. Also, if I had, for example, 1 over a to the negative m, this is the same as 1 over a to the m. Right? And then we know, so this is 1 over a to the m. But remember, we can't have complex fractions, so I'm going to rewrite this. So since this is division, it's going to be 1 times, and then we're going to flip this, which is a to the m over 1, and we get a to the m. Right? So more clearly, 1 over a to the negative m, this is a to the m. Now that we've covered this, let's start with our examples. So example 1. Example 1, we want to evaluate 8 to the negative 2/3, and emphasizing, it says write your answer without exponents. So if you just say 1 over 8 to the 2/3, it's not right because there's still an exponent. So 8 to the negative 2/3, if I use that property, this is equal to 1 over 8 to the 2/3. Right. And now we're going to use the definition. So 1 over 8 to the 2/3, if I write it in the radical way, this is the cube root of 8 squared. Right. Now it is up to you what you'd rather do. So you can decide if you want to take the cube root of 8 first, or you can take 8 squared. I'll show you both ways. The first way, I'm going to take the cube root of 8. So if I take the cube root of 8, I'm asking myself what cubed is equal to 8, and then we'll get 2, because 2 cubed is 8. Right, and this is squared. Oops, can't forget the 1 over. And then 2 squared is 1 over 4. Right? So this is our answer. But now, what if? So would I get the same answer if I do 8 squared first? Let's see. If I do the 8 squared first, I'm going to get 1 over the cube root of 64. And now we have to ask ourselves, what to the 3rd power is equal to 64? And then we will get 4, because 4 cubed is 64. So as you can see, whichever way you do it, you will get the correct answer, as long as you compute it correctly. So it's up to you which one you prefer more. For example 2, it looks kind of the same. The only difference is that it's 1 over 8 to the negative 2/3 instead of just 8 to the negative 2/3. So example 2, 8. Right? And then recall what I said. So if this was 1 over a to the negative m, this is equal to a to the m. Right? So 1 over 8 to the negative 2/3, this is equal to 8 to the 2/3. Right? And then from example 1, we know 8 to the 2/3 is 4. That's our answer.